dance all night. We're gonna dance all night. Dance all night to this DJ.
BBC Radio Scotland playing Paul Oakenfold there. 11:47 on a Thursday morning. There's a reported 10 million dogs in the UK now. What happens, though, when you want to take your dog on holiday with you? A study by the Kennel Club found the hound pound, as it's been called, is estimated to be worth a staggering £10 billion to the economy. So it's no surprise a new website is cropped up and been launched, helping you choose the right holiday destination for you and your dog. Let's talk about this more first with animal behaviourist, the host of the Dogs Life podcast, friend of the show, Anna Webb, joins me live this morning. Anna, morning.
Morning, Stephen. Thank you for having me.
Always lovely to speak to you. What do you think of this new website?
Well, I've had a little look and I think it's great. You know, I mean, if you're planning a holiday and you've got a dog, we've got to remember dogs are family. So if you can take a dog with you and there's dog-friendly accommodation, simply why not?
What makes a dog-friendly hotel for you, Anna, when you're looking to go on a holiday with yours? What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for little details. I'm looking for, you know, perhaps to be allowed into the restaurant, because actually legally the only place a dog isn't allowed is in the kitchen. So long as your dog is trained and will behave and won't annoy other people, you know, there's no reason to not have them in a restaurant. I was in a dog-friendly hotel just this last weekend, funnily enough, and it was wonderful. You know, we were really welcomed. It's things like dog treats on offer for you. It's like a bowl provided for the room. It's like a blanket maybe, you know, so that you've got a little bit of home comforts in the room when you get there, some complimentary poo bags. Little detail like that just shows that the proprietors have thought about the dog and they're just not jumping on, as you said, the bandwagon of the hound pound.
We've come a long way, Anna, haven't we? Because this would have been kind of unthinkable in most places even a decade ago.
You're absolutely right. You are so right. It has moved forward, you know, extraordinarily. And on the one hand, of course, it is great, you know, providing people are genuine about being dog friendly. And they kind of arrange their establishment to create space between the tables, and really, you know, as I say, just be genuine about it all and have rules that dogs should be on leads so that everyone feels very comfortable, you know, in these environments. And all of this just offers such opportunity for pet parents. You know, it's a challenge to train your dog to do a car journey, arrive at a hotel, understand what hotel etiquette means, know that they might have to be left in the room just for a few minutes while maybe you go and unload the car a bit more or whatever it is, and not create a fuss. And literally, it's so great for your dog. You know, dogs like us need new experiences. They love new smells, new sights, new sounds. I mean, my dogs did last weekend. It was so wonderful to see, you know. And we've all been cooped up during lockdown, and especially this pandemic generation of dogs. You know, they've lacked a lot of socialization. So I think for them, it's particularly important.
Yeah, absolutely. They can let us down, though, sometimes, Anna. I like you. I was away recently in a dog-friendly hotel, and the little touch was a dog biscuit baked specially by the chef on a plate which my dog would not touch. And then I thought, is the chef going to be offended if this is left? So then I thought, it does look quite tasty, and I just made a cup of tea, but I didn't anyway. But I have to think about these things. Anna, stay right there. Here's Janet Crossley, who's duty manager of Force House Hotel. Janet, thanks for your time this morning.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me on.
Pleasure. What makes you dog friendly?
Well, we give all of the above, as Anna was saying. We offer a bed, a bowl, you know, when they arrive, or a treat. They're able to have breakfast in the conservatory or even dinner. And we've got a sitting room. They can use it as well, or sit in the bar with their owners. So yeah, we love the dogs.
Have you always been this way, or are you seeing the rise in dog ownership as a business opportunity, Janet?
We have, yes. We haven't always. We have had a couple of rooms that we allowed dogs to stay in, but now all the rooms we allow them since they switched owners 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, it's very much dog friendly here.
And what about the reaction? I mean, for every yin there is a yang. Do you get people turning up, you know, who've maybe stayed before but don't like how dog friendly you are now? They feel there's not a place for it, or are people pretty accepting? Do you think?
They are pretty accepting, to be honest. I think, yeah. Yeah, I've not had anybody say to me that they weren't happy about any dog being there. So
they just take it.
So far, so good.
So
anyway.
far, so good. And what about the cost of this? Most places put a little charge on for it, because there's extra cleaning involved and everything, and buying the dog beds and all that. How do you deal with that?
Well, we just charge an extra £10 per room. That's all.
And that covers the whole thing. Yeah,
That
Janet,
covers it, yeah.
thanks for your time this morning. Also with us on this is Katie McCandless-Thomas from Dog Friendly Perthshire. Katie, good morning.
Morning.
It's a massive change, this, isn't it? This kind of economic opportunity that comes with the Hound Pound. And you're seeing it not just in hotels, but also in tourist destinations, how they're adapting to this as well.
Oh, massively. I started up Dog Friendly Perthshire about 7-8 years ago, and when I started it up, there was a lot of businesses who were dog friendly, and some that were wanting to become more dog friendly, but there was almost like a nervousness to do it in case there was a bit of a backlash, or they would, like it was mentioned earlier, the rules about where could be dog friendly. There was a lot of misinformation that people just thought, just restaurants point blank couldn't welcome dogs. But when more people realised that wasn't the case, more and more businesses started to welcome dogs. So within Perth, all of Perth and Kinross, it boomed the past 7-8 years. There's hotels, restaurants, cafes, pubs, even some hairdressers and beauticians will allow you to take your dog with you nowadays.
So do you think Scotland could build on this as a business opportunity? We've got these wide open spaces, we've got plenty of space for exercise. Is this a market that we really need to get our teeth into?
Yeah, but it's grown even so much in the past 2 or 3 years. There's lots of places that now are doing secure dog parks. So if your dog if your dog has problems with recall, or they might, be nervous, reactive, and they need a private place to be off lead, there's so many of these dog parks popping up, which are a brilliant, safe environment for dogs. And even dog events. There's so many markets and large scale events popping up now for dogs.
I'm off to a dog show at Dalkeith Country Park this weekend. We'll see how that goes.
We're doing that as well.
Yeah, we'll see you there, Katie. Now, for a business listening to this who thinks maybe I've been missing an opportunity, especially given how tight the economy is at the moment, maybe I could be in on this, what would you say to them? Where should they start?
I think what was touched upon earlier, there's a big difference between dog tolerant and dog friendly. And it's just little touches, like when your dog comes in, just giving them a bowl of water, offering them a dog biscuit. There's a few places now which even have their own dog menu. So it's they do stuff like sausages or scrambled eggs for dogs, chicken treats. So it's a wee specified menu, and it's welcoming dogs of, every size as well. We've got a little lass, Apsel Baxter, but his 2 dog best friends are Tilly and Tally, who are a St Bernard and a Newfoundland. So it's welcoming every size of dog as well, not just the small little ones as well, which is obviously a bonus.
Yeah, how does the dog get to choose from the menu? Just points the paw?
Yeah. Yeah, just give the wee paw.
Just always sausages, really. Can't go wrong with sausages, can you? Katie, pleasure to speak to you this morning. Katie McCandless-Thomas there, and Anna Webb, host of the Dogs Life podcast. Check out lots more dog stuff on there. Right now, it's coming up towards 12 o'clock.